King is among us, and His glory surrounds us, and His fire is falling as we sing.
You are born in a house. This is for all the single guys. Maybe even some of the guys who are married. Have you ever downloaded something and it didn't fully download?
Yeah.
Yes.
What happens with that thing? It doesn't function right, am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, when you are born into a family, sometimes the Lord puts everything there in order for us to be perfect husbands and perfect wives. But the enemy then comes in and causes that the download to not fully download. So I then have issues in my heart of bitterness, understanding what it means to be a team. I want everything for myself. I find it difficult to love. I find it difficult to trust. It wasn't because of the fact that he married you that he's finding it difficult to trust. It was that long before he even met you, he had issues with mistrust. It wasn't that he had issues with authority and not understanding authority when you got married. It was that long before he got married, the enemy caused him to not fully understand. That thing wasn't fully downloaded because his father was never home, or his father was abusive, or his father was in shebeens all the time. And so that thing was never downloaded fully to me. So I don't fully understand what it is. But listen, the key is not saying, it's tickets, it's over. God still has the last say. He has the last word. See, when I come to Him and I say, Lord, there's some stuff in my life that you fully download. And I want to be everything to my husband. I want to be everything to my wife. There's some stuff that I don't fully understand. I know that I'm not all that I can be, but I need you to help me download that stuff. See, I can have a flash stick now, and if that thing wasn't downloaded fully, I can put it into another laptop that had all that stuff, and I can download that stuff. Does it make sense? So what makes you think you can't come to God and say, Lord, the enemy allowed me to suffer a lot of hurt, a lot of rejection. And so I'm always defensive. I don't know if you've ever been in a marriage where you just say something and the other person is already defending. But I didn't say anything funny. I'm just asking, did you see this? Why did I throw that thing away? No, I'm just asking because I didn't know. See, that person was always accused of things, and so that person don't really know what it means when it comes to understanding the process of trust, understanding the process of, just giving that person the benefit of the doubt. If you're in a marriage where your husband or your wife doesn't give you the benefit of the doubt, you need to ask yourself why. If there's no trust in a marriage, you need to ask yourself why. Guys, I said earlier on, the guys that are single, if you are empty emotional, how can you get married and fulfill your wife emotionally? Some of us have this Hollywood perspective of marriage. If I just find myself a wife, all my problems are gone. If I just find myself a husband, I'm not going to struggle anymore. No, it's way beyond that. You need to first be happy with who you are. Because no man is going to get you to be happy with who you are. No woman is going to get you to be happy with who you are. But you need to make a request known to God. You need to write down and say, Lord, I want a wife that serves you. I want a wife that honors you. I want a wife that will respect me. Right? The Bible says, write your vision down, make it plain, man. Husbands, wives, whoever it is that you trust in God for, write it down.
Amen.
You know when I wrote my thingy down, I had a long list. God was like, oh boy, you know when I first met my wife, we first got married, those things didn't manifest in our life yet. We constantly headbutting, constantly we're moving past each other, speaking past each other, not fully understanding one another. And then suddenly, God brought about change. You know, when I wrote my stuff down, I always loved sports. I said, Lord, you need maybe someone that also loves sports. I don't want to just be into sports alone. I also want her to be into sports. When we first got married, Pastor T wasn't into sports. She didn't even like watching sports. She didn't even like hearing about sports. And then suddenly, say with me, suddenly. See, God will bring about change in your husband suddenly. You'll bring about change in your wife suddenly. Those things that you are struggling with, that you are not seeing eye to eye, you're constantly speaking past each other, God will bring that change suddenly. When you trust in Him and when you say, Lord, you need to bring about the change. Because if I'm going to try to fix her, I'm going to be causing stress in our marriage more often than bringing change. Because what we do is we want to change. Stop thinking like you're thinking. Stop acting like you're acting. Stop talking like you're talking. Talk like me. Think like me. Look like me. Isn't that 90% of the problem we have in our marriages? That's because your husband doesn't think like you, your wife doesn't think like you. The question Ilse and Clifford asked earlier on was, how do you know you married the perfect person? The right person? You know, or let me rephrase it. If a perfect marriage is two imperfect people that know how to forgive. That's all it is. It's not this fairy tale of having love forever and ever. Because love in our mind is a feeling. And that feeling changes. So 18 years into our marriage, it's not a feeling, it's a decision. Hello? If you're gonna be married because of looks, hello. Looks are gonna change. If you are married because of feelings, feelings are gonna change. If you got married because she just knows what to say, those words will change. The very thing that attracted you to that person is sometimes the very thing that drives you from that person.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Amen.
So, when you are single, first be happy with being single.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Then you'll be happy being married. If you're never happy being single, you're never going to be happy being married.
Yes. Yes.
The Bible says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. I found a good thing. Let me say it again. I found a good thing. But it doesn't stop there. It says, and you will find favor with the Lord. Because truth be told, if we get together separately, we cannot do as much as we can together. It's like flying with one wing. How effective is a bird flying with one wing? Or how effective is a boat rowing with one oar, only on the one side? What happens? You're going to go around in circles. Financially, this is what happens. Spiritually, this is what happens. Emotionally, this is what happens. We're just going around in circles. You need the two wings to work together. You need the unity. Because where there is unity, God commands a blessing. Do you know, I think Pastor T mentioned earlier on that when you get married, if you marry the same person, or if you marry someone that's like you, you're going to be the most frustrated person alive.
Absolutely.
Who of you are married? Just put up your hands. Who of you have married someone that's different to you? I mean, when God makes different, He makes very different. You know? It's like not just on one side of the scale, that's on another side of the planet. You know? Ask me, I know. Me and my wife are chalk and cheese. I'm obviously cheese. No. I'm
cheesy.
chalk.
You cheesy man.
But we are so different, and it used to frustrate me because we are so different. But I made peace with the fact that we're different. I love the fact that we're different because I know that the stuff that I don't see, she sees, and the stuff she don't see, I see. She's rowing on the one side, and I'm rowing on the other side. But you see, the longer we row together, the more I will start seeing things that she saw. And she will start seeing things that I saw. Because all along, it was this. We were looking at the same pulpit. But she was looking at it from that side. And I was looking at it from this side. And I kept on saying, there's shelves here. She's saying, there's no shelves there. I'm saying, there's shelves here. She's saying, there's no shelves here. But as we rode together, year in, year out, eventually she comes and stands in this and she goes, you know that there were shelves here?